14 people in Utah have contracted bacterial infections from drinking what's called raw milk. The milk came from one dairy farm. Lucy Nelson has more, including what to do if you're buying raw milk to drink.
Got milk? These gals do, and in Utah you can buy it raw, unlike the pasteurized versions we get on grocery store shelves.
Raw milk has continuously been a more popular thing as it has become legal.
But this month, drinking it straight from the udder came at a cost for some. Utah Department of Health and Human Services says 14 people have contracted cases of Campylobacter, a bacterial infection from drinking raw milk from a dairy called Utah Natural Meat and Milk.
We've been dealing with raw milk-related illnesses, especially Campylobacter, for a really long time now.
An epidemiologist with the Utah Department of Health and Human Services says it can have negative health consequences.
Most people are just going to experience that diarrhea, the abdominal pain, the fever, and in really severe situations, Campylobacter can lead to paralysis and even death.
She advises people to opt for the pasteurized version.
Overall, we'd recommend that you don't consume raw dairy products. There's always a risk, no matter how hygienic the farm, that there's harmful bacteria in the milk.
We just want consumers to be educated and understand that they do run the risk of having that bacteria present in their raw milk products.
Bailey Woolstenhume says if people do prefer raw dairy products, then they should take an extra precaution before eating or drinking them.
We do recommend if they are purchasing raw milk products that they do their own type of pasteurization at home, heating that milk to 165 degrees and then immediately cooling it afterwards to help prevent any more bacteria.
She says the dairy has been cooperative and there have been no cases since their license was suspended about a month ago. Since 2009, the department says there have been 25 outbreaks associated with the infection from drinking raw milk and nearly 300 people getting ill.
Pressure cookers sold at a major retailer are being recalled due to potential burn hazards. The recall involves 930,000 Insignia pressure cookers sold at Best Buy. The Consumer Product Safety Commission says incorrect volume markings on the inner pot could lead to overfilling and cause liquid to spew from the product, potentially burning someone close by. The agency says the recalled products were sold at Best Buy stores and online from October 2017 to June of 2023. State Farm says thefts of one critical car part are dropping this year thanks to more consumer awareness and prevention. The insurance company says car owners are making significantly fewer theft claims on catalytic converters this year compared to last year. State Farm says theft claims have dropped from more than 23,500 to just about 14,500. Catalytic converters filter exhaust gases and are often stolen for precious metals worth. Some important mail news here. The U.S. Postal Service has a new policy for address changes. The USPS says you can initiate the change online by visiting a post office or by submitting it by mail. The agency will then send a QR code by email. You will need to take a driver's license or ID and the QR code to a local post office to then change your address. And if you don't do that process, your change is not valid. The new process is designed to cut down on fraud of unauthorized changes of address. Taylor Swift fans, listen up. Taylor Swift has a new status to add to her resume. Bloomberg's Billionaire Index puts Swift's net worth at $1.1 billion. The accolade is linked in part to her worldwide Eras tour that spans 146 dates. The report says the singer is one of just a few entertainers to make the billionaire list based on performances and music. We'll have more in a moment. Stay with us.